Test, test, test. We are in this piece. All right, let's get out of this one. I just did this to I knew I had another box. All right. We're going to get out of this completely. I'm way behind in getting my gems for this game. I gotta find my glasses, but I'm straight as long as I'm here. I'm still working on my deck, and of course, when you play people, you're gonna get your ass whooped too. So we'll see what happens. Fuck. I'm glad I went second, but still, it's these strikers are trash, man. Like, it doesn't take skill to play this deck. It doesn't take skill at all to play this deck. So it's kind of, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody who play this deck or any deck. My philosophy is if it's in the game, then it's my job to beat it. But there are some cheap ass decks. And this is definitely one of them. Like, it can, like, it's an endless combination that it can beat you. I think it's silly. Hey, let me read this one. Monsters your opponent controls loses 100 points for each spell in your graveyard. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was special summoned this turn, you can add one striker or monster in your deck. Alright, so let's see what's in their graveyard. So you lose. I mean, I still got this card beat at the end of the day. But we're going to take out some people in the backfield right now. Let's see what he got back there. Oh, he's pulling out another monster. But that's okay. You see how, like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So this one, if this card special summon deck, you can tribute this card special summon one striker air sky from the. All right. This is where the bullshit's about to happen, y'all. Hopefully, it'll let me do this. Goodbye. I really don't want to do that, but I'm gonna do it. I mean, that's okay. Wait, I should have been able to. I should have been able to stop that. I mean, I should have gained some points there. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's trying to destroy. I'm gonna let him do it because he's gonna try to. He's gonna try to get me to do my whatchamacallit, for me to negate. We're gonna let it happen. Oh snap, I should have stopped it. Oh well, you live and you learn. Now this is where he's just gonna blast me. It's gonna be an endless. I lost this one. This is just gonna be an endless attack. Man, I lost this one. I don't know much about the striker deck like that, and that's the reason why I didn't hit that whatchamacallit that time. I thought he was gonna pull out something else. I should have read the cards, but this is it. He's just gonna spam attacks. Anywho, I hope everybody's well. He's just gonna spam away. And see, the thing is also, I gotta learn, right? Like that whole whatchamacallit, what is he called? Yeah, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. He's not 100% invincible. So I don't know what works, what doesn't. Now I know when it comes to this deck that You know what I'm saying? He could be taken off the field. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm cooked. Well, no, let's see. I'm more than likely cooked, but we'll let things be right now. Oh, that thing pretty. I likes that. I am wondering, what am I showing up as on TikTok? I hope it doesn't say Arc Raiders, so I got started over. Yeah, that was my loss. Old Tie Fly, what's going on? Headed to church, man. I appreciate it, brother. You know, say a prayer for the homie, man. I appreciate you. I'm trying to see if I'm on the talk tick real quick. Oh, that kind of rhyme. Bars. It shows I'm live, but I need to see. Hold on, everybody. That's crazy. Is it showing that I'm no? It's weird. It's not like it shows people in my chat, but absolutely. Let's talk about WrestleMania and let's talk about the releases, man. Some of those are wild. I'm gonna be on and off. I'm just testing things out for my Yu-Gi-Oh stream and the multi stream, and then I'm definitely gonna pop back on. So we'll definitely talk about it. This is weird. Let me look at one other thing, guys. I just want to make sure my title's right on and it's not. And we're gonna go back. Get my measly 10 points. All right, I think we straight now. Yeah, I lost that one. That was on me. Completely, that was on me. I hate it when you have those matches that you should have won. And also on top of that, I didn't read the cards. It happened so fast with that striker deck. So we can't cry about it. We just gotta be about it. But I know he was like, oh my God, he didn't stop this. No, that's what I know. Moo, what's going on, boo? How's life treating you? Wait, you don't like sophisticated Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is a phenomenal game, man. When we gonna play again? Oh, I remember this card. It was funny. Corn Dog was in my stream the other day. I need to save that clip. I was like, yeah, I was playing with your wife. No, that was the sky. Oh no. I'm scared. My bad. You're up early. Well, you do have kids and it's probably breakfast time for them. This is some ridiculous shit right here. Let me read these cards real quick. Once per turn, you can target one card you control and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. When this card is in your possession, is destroyed by your... hey, let me read it right now. What's going on? Tell me. I gotta read this bullshit. I could have used that like a second ago. When this card is destroyed, boom, 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 by your opponent's card, sending a target one non-secret scrap monster in your graveyard, summon that target. Once per turn, you can target one card you control and two cards your opponent controls. Destroy that one you control, and if you do, return the ones your opponent controls to the hand. If this card is in your possession, is destroyed by your opponent card and sent to the graveyard. All right. So we got a few things we can do here. First, we got to get this fucker off the field. I will pay 1,000 life points. What's going on, Moo? Tell me. Tell me. All right. So then the next move. Nope. We're not doing that today. Let me take a look at that real quick. We about to have some action, y'all. I don't know how much action, but we're gonna have some action. Hold on, Moo. Let me get this going. Oh shoot. I forgot about this, but I can't do anything with it though. If I was synchro summoning, this would have been awesome. We're gonna get him out of here. Me and Korn are being given a chance of a lifetime. We are taking the offer because we don't say no to a better life that's financially stable for us and the kids. Guess what fucking... Oh, what does Seaman do? Do tell. And congratulations. He got butthurt that we told. He got butthurt that he was told no to the offer because he doesn't know my friend who is giving us the offer, and he showed his true colors. Dude said, if I'm not invited, then we aren't friends. He said that shit 4 times to my face. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, everything's not meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? And the blessing will come in its own way. Like, people don't understand that. Like, you don't lose because, you know what I'm saying? You don't lose just, you're supposed to be happy for your friends. Yeah, that's crazy. But here's the thing though. Even though, you know, that's the issue, you still have a blessing, right? And you have the ability, like you're helping them. And not saying that keep them, they are bad people around, but just like, you know, don't do a power trip. You know what I'm saying? Because doing a power trip when you have someone else's life in your hands, you can block your blessing. So just be mindful. Not telling you what to do, but just be mindful. Actually, you know what? I saw D-Man in someone's stream the other day. He's back, actually. Yeah, he's back, actually. We gave him the same offer. That's why he's here. He hasn't done shit with the offer other than sit on his ass and be rude to my kids. Oh, yeah, no, you can't be rude to the kids. Nah. See, that's why, like, I lived with my brother, and I'll never do that again. Like, after living with my brother when I was 6, I'm like, I don't want to live with people anymore. Like, I just want my shit because I have a certain lifestyle that I live, and it's just a peaceful lifestyle. It's nothing crazy, right? So I just want to live how I live, and see people when I see people. You know, but to go through that stuff, because everyone has a different lifestyle and not everyone's going to respect it because of how you roll. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a game. like, how do you? Again, I'm not there, and I don't know the full circumstance, right? But I would be happy and elated if someone was give me the opportunity to live with them. You know, maybe he needs some. You guys gotta find him some box. That's what he might need. Some good old box. Oh, I'm about to get my ass whooped. Look at all those look at all those titles in the back. And it's someone from Asia, over in Asia. Is he getting any box? You can answer. So when is this opportunity of a lifetime? When is it wasn't going down? Man, I have no cards. There's nothing I can do with this deck. Unless I get a card right now, there's nothing I can do. I'm bricked. I mean, I'm bricked. I can't do anything. Unless this one card lights up. Nope. Man, I'm bricked. That sounds so crazy. I'm bricked up. I'm about to get my ass whooped, y'all. I have no literally no cards that I can play right now. I mean, honestly, you guys got to have that transparent talk, right? Because you got to be careful at this point, Moo, because he's lived there for so long. He's actually entitled, like a common, like a common law type thing. It's not common law because you're married, but since he's lived there over a month, you know what I'm saying? He's actually entitled to be there. My friend put an offer on the house. The house fell through because the owner said no to the offer, but there's a better house in line right now, and if it falls through, then we move to Indiana. Oh, wow. What part of Indiana? Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh my gosh, I'm bricked. I literally have nothing. Hopefully this card will light up for me. Nope. All the wrong cards, man. My friend put I already read that. This is crazy. And this game is like this too sometimes. Sometimes you'll lose like 5 in a row, 6 in a row. That's game. There's a living agreement. If the agreement says if he doesn't pay rent, then he has 1 week to leave. And guess who doesn't have a job and can't pay rent? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's tough, man. Like, my situation was tough, and it's hard, man, because you feel defeated because you don't have your own, right? And you feel like you're failing. And like, I was supposed to stream a long time ago, man, and my brother was like, come live with me, and I was like, nah, man, nah, because I stream, I play games, and you know, women who don't understand that. He was married. I'm like, women who don't understand that, and kids, they're gonna be like, why is he always, you know, in the room or doing stuff like that? And that's what happened. So I was supposed to stream, and he stopped me from streaming, and I'm like, man, I'm missing out on opportunities and shit like that. And we actually fell out. Like I don't even talk to him anymore. Amongst other things with him, fuck him. Um, it's like I wanna be cool with him, but I can't because I figured out I saw his wife's true colors and his true colors, and he just didn't hold up to his end of the bargain. So I had to leave immediately. I had to find an exit strategy, and I had to test him on a few things too. So I understand the whole when you're not having your stuff and you doubt on your luck type thing. It sucks, and you don't learn someone until you actually a few things: either fight them, intimate with them, or live with them. You know what I mean? You don't know someone until you endure some of the, one of those three things. There might be more, but those are the three things I could think of right away. And nah, the kids, nah. You leave the kids out of it. That's a so no. We would have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look at this bullshit. On the first turn, this is what he has. Does he have any cards in the? And these are all spell cards that he just put out there. All right, I've never seen this deck before, the RB deck. So let's take a look real quick. Gains the following effects: gains equal to original attack for the postmarks. Can do a second attack during battle phases. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. Okay. During your main phase, you can add one RB card from your deck to hand. You can only use this turn. All right, cool. Let's look at this. When this card is activated on RB deck, each time a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle, you gain 500 life points. That's crazy. If a face card controls leaves the field, you can special summon one from them. Basically, hold on. If a face-up RB monster you control leaves the field by card effect, you can special summon one monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Gain 500 attack for each monster you control except this card. You can only, this is a cheat code. What's this one? If you control no face-up monsters, or the only face-up monster you control are RB monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon RBGA 10 Cutter once per turn. When your opponent spell or traps or effect is activated and this card is linked to a RB link monster, you pay 700 life points to destroy that card, and if you do, to negate the effect. And if you do that, destroy that card. This is some bullshit. All face-up monsters on the field become machine monsters. Machine monsters you control gain 500 attack. Also, machine monsters your opponent controls loses 500. You can banish this card from your... Man, this is some fuck shit. And then we got the backfield. All right. Just hear me out. I think we're going to lose. I'm not for certain. I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose badly. I've never seen this deck before. But the thing is, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, anyway, there's over 10,000 cards. So there's things that you're not going to see. Yep, there it goes. All right. I was looking forward to that a little bit there. Let's try this. It's the least we can do. Yeah, I feel like I was like, damn, 4 years of friendship just down the drain, all because he just can't be happy with us. It's not that he can't be happy with you guys. It's he can't be happy with himself. That's the problem. That has nothing to do with you guys. There's something going on with him. But also, this is just based off of, our conversation. So there's always another side to the story, his point of view. That's a wrap. This game is done. When I saw him pull out all that shit, I just knew. But he's giving me the opportunity of a lifetime. Now that something just happened. Vamp, thank you for the heart, my friend. Thank you for the follow as well. Wait a second. It says target. You can target one light or dark monster in either graveyard. I have a light monster. So why can't I special summon this right now? I haven't. Hold on a second. You can target. Yes, I'm doing the event. I'm getting my ass whooped during the event, but I'm doing the event nonetheless. And I'm getting cheated right now because I haven't summoned a card yet, a monster. And you can target one light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do so, special summon this card from your hand. Explain to me why I can't do it. Okay. If this card is linked to your payload and target your opponent, destroy that card. If you do, take control during the fight. You took a break? Yeah, I started late. So that's the reason why I'm doing it now. I'm like, man, like the one good thing, and I hope Yu-Gi-Oh never changes, is that they give you incentive. They give you money to they cheated me. They give you currency so you can buy stuff. I like sometimes where you can chat with people. Oh, now they want to do it. Now they want to do it. Which is crazy to me. Of course. We got until the 27th to do it. I got a day. This is banana. This is a bananas ass whooping right here that just took place. But I like it. You know what I mean? I don't mind losing, right? I don't mind losing if it is a solid loss, not on some, nickel and dime cheap shit. And also what I did is I didn't realize there was a cross-platform option. I turned it off. And after I turned off cross-platform, I'm winning the coin toss, everything. Like before, when I had on cross platform, I was never winning a coin toss ever. And it's a night and day experience. And it sucks because it's like, man, why do you gotta cheat? Like, it's horrible that you gotta cheat. Yeah, dude, it's a night and day experience, man. But this deck is partial my deck that I use now that I'm trying to perfect for the event. I like the loner decks as well, but I'm trying to perfect this deck. I have a few other decks as well, but this is my dragon deck. You got to buy you another PlayStation. What happened to your other PlayStation? Oh, he can have that. Oh, on the phone. Hey man, the game is addictive, bro. I got to get it one way or another. You know what I mean? Like when I travel, because I want to go. I'm going to speak it into existence that I go to Japan this year. That's definitely one game that I'm going to play on the plane. But Moo, don't worry about it. It's not necessarily well, kids are off limits, but you guys got to be smart about it. I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't show up. Okay, Rose, thank you. I was about to say it didn't wake up. Is it broke like over? Does it overheat? Does it? Because like my first PlayStation, it was overheating and it was shut off, and I had to replace the fan. And then it's working. I'm actually playing on it now. But I have two PlayStation 5s because as a streamer, you know, the show must go on. And if it breaks, it's my responsibility to ensure that the show goes on. So I usually have, as a content creator, I usually have 2 or more of everything for backups. And then I can get right back to it. You know what I mean? But not everybody's in that situation to do that. And I understand, but I'm just sharing. And thank you for the rose again. It didn't pop up immediately. Like I heard the noise and stuff, but it didn't let me know. It didn't identify what it was. What deck are you using right now? And what? Oh, this is Ice Barrier. Man, I'm getting my cheeks tossed in this game. You know, I like Diffusion. But I think I should also went synchro as well, because most of my cards are synchro based. I have to switch it up just a bit. But then I can't use Dragoon. Oh, you're just doing all this on the first turn. So when you hit the power button, what happens? Let's try to troubleshoot it a little bit. Let's read some of these cards, because once per chain, if your opponent special summons a monster except during the damage stage, you can special summon one Ice Barrier monster from your hand, deck, extra deck, or graveyard. Then you can change one attack position monster your opponent controls to defense. You can only use this effect twice per turn. Ain't that a bitch? If this face-up synchro monster card owner controls leaves the field because of opponent card's effect, you can special summon one Ice Barrier synchro monster from your extra deck. That sucks. I never played this deck before. This is the first time seeing it. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot tribute summon. Alright, I don't do that anyway. You can only use each of the following effects of the revealer of the Ice Barrier once per turn. You can discard one card, special summon Ice Barrier turner from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except for water monsters. If you would discard or send a card from your hand to the graveyard to activate an Ice Barrier monster effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead of one of those cards. While you control another ice barrier, both players must set spell cards before activating them and cannot activate them until the next turn. Okay. That's new. I don't even know why I have this card in my deck because it's for synchro monsters and I chose fusion. But I think, now that I'm talking to you, Van, I'm going to switch this out and do synchro. Because my deck is more synchro based than it is fusion. I just wanted to fusion summon certain cards. Yep, this is about to be quick work. So yeah, so you hit power, and what happens when you hit power? Man, these sucks. I'm gonna survive this. Mm-hmm. That hurts. But give me that dragon though. Hello? All right, guys. If it turns off and on, like do this. Take the shell off of it, like the little the plastic part, and see if the fan is moving when you turn it on. You might need to replace the fan. I guarantee if he keeps on turning it off. And the fan is like $20. This car got to go. Now let's get to business. Come on. Wow. Hopefully I get lucky with this one. All right. Not just yet. This better work. That's right. He can do it twice per turn, but I'm wondering if he can pull it off. I don't think this your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Yep. But that's crazy because there's a card effect right now. If he does this, this is going to be trash. He shouldn't be able to because it says card effect, right? Might, but it doesn't say monster effect. Mother, father. Yep. Not hip to this, and I'm getting my ass whooped, yo. Like, I haven't won I've been almost streaming for an hour. I have not won one match. But I'm gonna switch it over. That's the reason why. I'm gonna switch it over to synchro. And I'll put my synchro monsters back in. We're gonna see what happens after that. But I guarantee, and it's a really a easy fix. I could even walk you through it. You just crack it open, and it might not even be the fan bed. There might be dust and stuff in it, right? And you might have to just the first step is crack it open, see if it turns off, see what the insides look like, the guts. You might have to dust it out. You know, get like some canned air and spray the fan to see if that works. If that doesn't work, then replace the fan. You gotta look up the model number of the PlayStation and go on eBay and find the exact replacement or the OEM version of it. I mean, aftermarket or the OEM version of it, and then yeah, it's really like, I think it was a couple of screws and then a power supply kick in type thing. But that was my problem. So don't spend so much money on a PlayStation when you might be able to do a quick fix yourself. But yeah, but DM me, DM me on TikTok, and I could possibly walk you through it. And this dude got 10,000 worth of damage. Like, this is overkill right now. Where's this dude from? He's German. All right, yeah, we gotta switch this up. There's too many times where I could have synchro summoned some stuff and it didn't go too well. And this whole time, now the question is, how do you change it? That's the real question. Ah, there we go. Change group. Synchro. All right. My whole deck, man. All right. So we're going to edit this deck real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, this ain't the deck. I had other cards in here. Where's this deck at? All right. That's that deck. That's this deck. But I have another deck, I thought. I'm not seeing certain cards. I guess I picked Fusion because of the old school nostalgia of it. You know what I'm saying? Because Fusion was OG. But that shit was getting my ass beat. All right. All right, let's take a look at all these real quick. Yep. Maybe. Beautiful thing is I don't have that many of them. All right, that's a 10 monster. That's a 9. All right, let's see here. Oh, he's not even a tuner. So I only have, all right, so I need like 9s. No, I don't have it. I might not be able to pull that off. I only got 9s. Let's see here. I only have 9s. Huh. That would be nice to have that one, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I need you. You are detrimental. Let's see what that one hitting for. Man, you can never go wrong back in the day with the Colossal Fighter. I really prefer the Fusion, I can't lie. But we're going to try this out. Oh man, I wish I could pull him out. I don't think I can use any other one of these. All right, we're at the end of the line. So what I think, right, guys? What I think is, I think I need to put another Spirit Dragon in this joint. Now, what do I need to lose? So, I don't have a 7 light monster. Man, this is not the deck. This is not the deck, because I remember I had other cards. All right, let's try this. I'm going to back out of this. I don't want to mess this up. Like for instance, let's go back to Fusion real quick, right? You see? I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. All right, let's do this. Let me look at this deck real quick. Damn, I can't even take a picture. That's crazy. That's how much that I've been. That's crazy work. All right, we gotta do this real quick. I don't want to do this. I think this is cheap. Um, they're making me um it's so funny. I have all these decks. We're gonna delete you. I gotta make room for and then see as you see. Okay. All right. Okay. But where did it go? Okay. This is the deck. Okay. We're golden. So then what we're going to do, yep. Yep. We're going to select this bad boy. Now we're going to edit it. All right. It won't be any of that because that's a fusion. Be needing that because that's a fusion. I know I got a lot going on, guys, but this is how I wanted it. Don't need that either. I really need to get that deck down to like maybe 50 cards. I know everyone says it's supposed to be 40. No, I don't need you. Smart black dude, thank you for that 100-bit nasties, my guy. It's so crazy that my alerts aren't going off. How's your day, my friend? You play Yu-Gi-Oh, dog? I hope so. I hope you tell me that you play Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't get into it, man. And you know what's so funny? People say Yu-Gi-Oh is harder, and I'm like, man, I look at Magic the Gathering, and I'm like, man, what is this shit? You know what I'm saying? But you know, for me, dog, I don't know if I ever told you this, and it might sound like a broken record, but I used to play Dungeons and Dragons back in the day, second edition. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have my dice for when I was 13, bro. Like I still have my freaking dice. Like that's my, like I love this game because I stopped playing Hold on, it's my mom. Baby cakes. Love you. Real, I have no problem playing, but right now I am trying to get these gems, and then I have no problem playing you. I wish I had more super nerdy friends and shit, but everybody got kids and lost their inner kids. Nah, man, I'm never gonna lose my inner kid, bro. Ever, bro. Like, even, you know, when I decide to settle down, it's a prerequisite that I like, listen, this is what I do. This is who I am. And I'm not going to compromise that for anyone. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my happiness. And I'm not saying, I'm not discrediting anyone that did what they had to do for their family and their loved ones. I'm just saying for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't be doing it. And there's no right or wrong answer to that as long as you're happy. But I won't be doing it. I actually found somebody too, man, that another streamer, one of the people in their stream, they're a dungeon master, and I'm gonna check them out. So I really want to play again. Like, I really want to roll them dice. Yang Shane. All right, let's see what my synchro do. Yeah, that. Oh man, I think I told you, but we're getting Need for Speed together again. And on this game, if you see a lot of titles floating in the background, chances are you're gonna get your ass whooped. they've been playing this game since the OG beginning and stuff. Ah, who's my friend from? Where's my friend from? He's Japanese. Okay. He got one of these decks. So one time what I had to do, because what they're anticipating you to do is to I'm trying to say here, they're anticipating you attacking, right? And sometimes I could play the game right now and not attack and see what happens, or I can put a card out there. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm not gonna do anything. And this could be the end of the game right now. Yep, this is the end of the game. This is definitely the end of the game, my dog. I'm about to get whooped. End of the game. Oh, it would have been end of the game regardless, based on what he just did. Yeah, based on what he just did, it would have been end game anyway. What card did he play? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, if I chose Synchro, why am I fighting Pendulum? It would have ended. I don't. If I would have put cards down, it would have ended regardless. I'll tell you, man. And it's no. Man, I've lost every match since I started, bro. I just lost every single match. But at least you can look at your decks, though. So he literally had in his hand 2 of these joints. See, that's why I like Fusion, man. Something about Fusion that is just special to me. You know what I'm saying? But I've lost every single match since I started streaming. But it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. No. I'm going second. Let's see if his name comes up yet. See where he's from exactly. We got another Japanese homie. I'm gonna tell you, man. Once once these the Japanese kids go to bed and shit like that, then I start winning. But I usually give my ass whooped. I usually get my ass whooped from my overseas counterparts. Real, what kind of duck do you use? What's going on? Oh, I can't stand that little fucker. What happened to my card? Wait a second. Okay, I was about to say, man, don't cheat me. Don't cheat me. Trying to figure out which one I really want in my hand. I really want this one or this one, but we're going to choose this one. Let's see what happens. All right. Hold on, yeah. Drop mine. Just drop my controller. All right, so what I can do here is attack all these monsters. But my question is, what's in the backfield? Hold on a second. Let me read this bad boy. Any damage their opponent inflicts this your opponent is doubled. Yep. So that's why I need to get rid of that. All right. So I guess we can do a little sacrifice here. Because if I hit it, oh wow. Oh wow. That did not go as planned. I should have attacked. Let's see what happens here. It doesn't make sense though. That won't make sense. Hold on a second. Hold on. We might be cooking with oil. All right, let's see what happens here. Can I target? I just want to read this. All right. You still got to go. If you can do this again. All right. Damn, do I gotta end my turn? That's crazy. That's crazy. But I would have took an L regardless with old boy with that card. Even though I should have took that 2400. I should took that 2400 out. We'll see what happens here. This dude. So I really need a light monster in the graveyard. The one thing I don't like about this game is when people don't get their way, they surrender, right? Like I don't surrender, I don't quit. I don't care how bad the situation is. That's just not me. Like I refuse to quit. But this dude's gonna take forever. I gotta get ready to cook some stuff. And watch, as soon as I end stream, I'm gonna start winning. Like that's how it always works. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. He's gonna use my card. See, I tried using that and it never works for me. Ever works for me. It never works for me every single time I try it. And that's a game. It never works for me. That's that bullshit, man. Like this game, man, it does what it wants when it wants to. If you guys played back in the day, when before they had Master Duels, the computer used to cheat so badly, and I don't claim cheat on games. I believe if you play a game, you got to beat the game, blah 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 blah. But Yu-Gi-Oh is the only game I know that breaks its own rules. Now, if I would have did that, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't have went through. If I would have did that. I would do the loner deck, but I gotta learn it. And it's too much. Like I did too much playing with the loner deck, and I was like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Is it really important for me? I don't know. What is this card? Oh yeah, I'm gonna let that slide. Can I not do it now? Is that a problem? Alrighty. I'll wait. I never seen this deck either. And it was crazy. This is gonna be these silly ass decks that's gonna whoop my ass. That's the worst. Let's see where this person's from. I know he's from Asia, Japanese. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go back to the lab. That's what I thought. All right, let's see what happens. Oh my God. Let's see what happens here. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can banish one water monster from your graveyard or face up field. Draw one card each time a monster is banished. Face up, this card gains 600 attack for each until the end of this turn. You can send one water monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one of your banished monsters. Oh, this is a cheat code. This is a full-blown cheat code right here. But this should work. This should work. If he banishes another card, that's going to be crazy. If he could banish another card, that's going to be crazy. All right, not yet. I have an idea. Let's see if it works. Oh, he's trying to one-shot me. He's trying to one-shot me. Hopefully this works. Warrior, what's going on, man? I hope your day is well. Shit, this fuck shit. What you been into, man? Yeah, I've been up. I said let me do some Yu-Gi-Oh shit, some card stuff, and then I'm gonna come back, cook and stuff, and come back and do some Arc Raiders. Cause you know, this game doesn't get as much love and recognition as it deserves, and like you get, if you finish like this tournament, you get in-game currency. So I'm trying to beat it. I'm trying to get it by tomorrow. But I've been playing for 90 minutes and haven't won a game yet. On your first day off? Oh, wow. How many straight did you do? This dude wilding right now for no reason. Hey man, I love lazy people, bro, because it makes me look that much better. You know what I'm saying? Makes me look that much better. Still IT? Are you in office or are you at home? And this dude is doing too much, man. Okay. I would like to do hybrid. You know what I'm saying? I like to do a hybrid. I already have a setup ready for it. I just need to find a remote job and then, you know, still find time to study for cyber and stream. This dude is taking way too much time, man. Like he has enough to beat me right now. Wow. Didn't even know he could do that. That's game. Started with 16 in class, down to 4 or 5 already. A second, let's see if I can pull this off like I want to. Nope, won't be able to. That's game. Started with 16 in my class, down to 4 or 5 already. One being drunk after 3 weeks, and they rest missing days during training. This job is so easy. It feels like I'm still. Hey man, that's the best type of work, brother. And hopefully you're getting paid more. You know what I'm saying? I think I lost what 10 in a row. I think I'm at like 10 in a row. I gotta be at like 10 in a row. That's how it is, man. That's how it needs to be. Damn, I'm about to get my ass whooped. But sometimes I don't. When you see all the titles in the background, that means you're about to get your ass whooped. Anything else going on in your world, man? Or just the grind? Hey, man. I get it. I'm getting my affairs in the order. My car actually broke down, man. It was so great is everything is in such walking distance, like a real grocery store, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's really not an L. But I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. So yeah, so I've just been walking everywhere. I don't miss it. I mean, I know I need a car, right? But it's leaking transmission fluid. So that's my dilemma. I might have. See, that's what's so crazy, man. My first win, they get scared because I threw cards out there and then they quit, man. I hate that, man. I hate that equivalent to people cheating. Like, take your ass whooping like a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fixed my my guy Scorpion over on the TikTok side as he said his PlayStation is down, and I said it's probably the fan. Like, dog, man, there's no honor anymore, man. Like, people just, and they said it, like gaming and stuff. Our generation, we just kept going. You know what I mean? Until we figured it out, and this generation quits too easily. It's like, man, like, you never played Fester's Quest. You know what I'm saying? Fester's Quest, you have one life and you can get to the end and die, and you have to start that bitch all over again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so wild, man. It's on some, I hate to say it, it's like some pussy shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, how do you give up so fast? Right, before memory cards, before saves, you did not. Ghouls and Ghosts, I still haven't beaten that game either. It's just stuff that you just, man. But dude, they don't get one card on their draw, and they quit. They should do something about that. I get understanding conceding and stuff like that, but nah. And the other thing I hate is when they take forever for no reason. Like they know if you have someone beat, just end it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got a mixture. I got a few things I can do with my hand. I just got to see what direction they're going. I mean, those were the days, Warrior. Without the memory cards, without the auto saves. Like, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know if I told you. We've been talking here or there. But I turned my bedroom into my media room, streaming room. And I turned my living room into my bedroom. I got the clouds in the ceiling and everything. With lightning and stuff. I just need to figure it out, right? Like I got it all, but I just need to. I'm missing. I haven't connected all the dots yet to be truly effective with it. So I'm working on that now. Yeah, I'm working on that now to connect the dots. But yeah, man, like I got all the gaming consoles. I got them in a like display, all that stuff. What card is this? Oh man, the Silent Swordsman. Oh, I'm in trouble. Your opponent activates a card effects. Oh, I'm in trouble. Alright, so once per turn, during the standby phase, increase the card's level by 1. While this card's level is higher than its original level, it gains 500. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets Shiny Sarcophagus or monsters that mention it, that you control, quick effect, you can negate the activation if you do increase the level by 1. You can only use this once per turn. All right, at least that's only a once per turn type thing, right? All right, he might start whooping my ass. Gotta set up my living room with the TV and furniture. My neighbor's gonna hate me when I get this 1,000 watt home stereo receiver. Man, bump that shit, bro. Hey, have you heard that new Snoop song? Snoop and Trinidad James? Man. Man. Snoop and Trinidad James got a track called Pop My Shit. When I tell you, when I tell you, this song goes so hard, bro. One of the comments, and it was the best comment ever, man. One of the comments said, "This song is so unnecessarily hard." And it is. It is so unnecessarily hard. I just fucked up. I just fucked up. Damn. I just fucked up. But we'll do it another way. Old school Fisher speakers? Oh man. You doing it big, bro. Damn, I just fucked up. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. So what I really need all right. I see what he did here. After I fucked up, I see what I did. See what he's doing here. Hold on. I don't got anything in there. Man, I miss the Nakamichi speakers. I had a pair back in the day. Hopefully this works. I think it might get got. I think this card's gonna stop me. Oh, it didn't. This is a nice deck though. I haven't seen it. I'll take that 1,000 damage. What? It came back? What? What? I know what I really need. In figures on eBay, I was making some good side money. There's an app that I just copped. Man. It's it tells you the price. You scan it on your phone and it tells you how much it's worth. Cause I got it for all my cards and everything. Oh, that's dope. You know, the grading, man, is a scam. It's a scam. Like, even though I'm gonna get some things graded just to, you know, for the sake of getting it graded, but I don't know. I'm gonna get cards graded too, because I have the trading cards, the Marvel trading cards from 1990 and 1991. Here they are. Here they are. But it's cheaper when you go to like an event. You can get it graded on the spot. And I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you hold on, let me tell you the app. The app? Damn, it's almost 10 o'clock, man. I gotta get my life together. The app is called I sent it to it's called Price Charting. See if that's the app. And you basically scan your comics or cards or whatever. Yeah. You scan your shit and it tells you exactly the price point. This deck is ridiculous. Like, this game, Warrior, what just happened? Oh, no. All right. This game, man, you get your ass beat. Yes, I have. You get your ass beat so tough in this game, you'll be like, man, let me copy this deck. Oh, they in trouble now. Oh, they in trouble now. Oh, they in trouble now. I might be able to pull something off. It's gonna be kind of crazy. What's here? All right. All right. Yeah, someone told me some medical stuff is about to take off as well. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. This might be cool. It might not. If I can get, yes. If he stops this, okay. All right. We got a few things we got going on here. Not worried about you. Might not be able to destroy it. But the beautiful thing is it's out the way. Hold on, warrior. I'm probably gonna still lose, but I just still, you know what I'm saying? My daddy ain't raised no punk bitch. Oh. Yes. All right. Hold on, y'all. This might get sexy real quick. No, I did it wrong. Fuck, I did it. Oh my God, I fucked that up, yo. I fucked that up. I so fucked that up. Damn. I really fucked that up. All right. Got no choice. You got to give it to me. But when your opponent declares this, get the fuck out of here. That's why it worked. That's why it worked that they destroyed my boy like that. Damn. That's dope. Someone told me about some cancer medication that's the stock of that is going up. So I got to do my research, man. That's crazy. That marshmallow's trash, though. Yep, invest in the company and made good money. And man, that's what it's about, man. I wish we'd have known about this stuff like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, before we started our careers and everything. You know what I mean? We'll be so better off. This better work, but I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. Man, that's good money, especially if you had the right amount of shares. All right, so day one was lackluster. Day one, I would have been so mad about going to WrestleMania, flying there, paying all those prices for day one. Let me look at the matches real quick on day one again. Let me look at these matches. I'm actually tired of Cody Rhodes, man. Day one, WrestleMania 42. They're expanding into Germany, Australia, and the US. That's dope. I gotta get into that. All right, so I think the best match, honestly, which I wanted to see, was yeah. So the matches I liked the ISO Speed match, right? Because he's a freak. ISO Speed is a freak of an athlete. He can do anything he put his mind to. After I saw ISO Speed practice Kung Fu, I thought it was AI. I thought it was fake. And he did all that shit right to the T. You know what I mean? So that's why I really like that match. LA Knight needed to win because they really not feeling LA Knight. They're not feeling LA Knight like that. So I like that match. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre went the way that it was going to go. I actually would have liked to see blood with them more so than the Cody match, as it would have made sense, right? The type of fight and the type of person that Jacob Fatu is. So it would have made more sense that there was blood there. Man, he is a freak of an athlete, bro. Like, whatever he does, I will follow. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he has kids, they're going to be super soldiers. You know what I mean? But what's crazy is he's only like 20 years old, man. He aged pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? He's not even fully developed yet. He's not even in his prime. And he's beating adults and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how talented he is. The Brie Bella Page fight. So this was the thing I also saw, Bowtie. I was like, and you saw it on night one of WrestleMania. I said, why are the champions not coming out last? And I get it to pop for Paige. And then I saw it continuously that the champions were coming out second. And I was like, oh, okay. So if they come out second, they're losing. I would have liked Lash Legend to retain her tag team title just a little bit longer, just so she could have a picture with, you know, her fiance. I thought that would have been dope. I didn't care for the Becky Lynch and AJ Lee fight. I don't know much about AJ Lee because I stopped watching wrestling when AJ Lee and Paige were significant in the WWE. So it was like, man. And I heard she's going away again. So that's the reason why Becky Lynch won. Gunther and Seth Rollins, I didn't care about that match either. Seth Rollins is growing on me, though. He is growing on me, but I didn't care about that match. Liv Morgan, I already knew Liv Morgan was going to retain. I'm actually mad that Raquel did not get her flower yet with the title. So, but I love Liv Morgan, so. And I cared less about the Cody Rhodes, Randy. I think that was stupid. I think that was, night one was a waste of time. Night two, however, Obafemi had no choice but to win, or I think every black person in this world would have revolted. Because Brock Lesnar has squashed every black champion that was ever crowned. Yeah, I don't know about it, man, but I'm gonna still watch it. So I'm hoping that there's a good storyline with Street Fighter. I'm hoping that there's a good storyline with Street Fighter versus the action. I'm not expecting anything big to come from that movie. But you know, that's how you get those creeper movies, right? Like you're not expecting it and then it turns out to be good. So I'm gonna keep that same energy and just be like, you know what? I'm just here. I'm here for the storyline to see how they do it. Ken is my favorite character, and I'm not feeling the actor for Ken. Is it Kenny Omega? That's Ken. I'm not sure, but again, I'm gonna go see it regardless. I didn't see the Jean-Claude Van Damme one because I was like, this looks stupid. So you know, I can see Roman Reigns as Akuma. I mean, Cody definitely is Guile, right? I forgot the other wrestlers. I'm gonna look them up in a second. But let's talk about night 2 of WrestleMania. Did you see WrestleMania Warrior? Trick Williams. Oh, excuse me. So, oh no, I knew it wasn't gonna be good, bro. It's WrestleMania, man. We had some moments. So, Obafemi is the new big thing. He's like the Nigerian version of Brock Lesnar, and he beat Brock Lesnar to be the first person that beat Brock Lesnar, you know what I'm saying, of that's black, right? Like say Kofi Kingston won the title and everyone was happy that, you know, he was the first supposed to be Jamaican American, but he's not even Jamaican, but still he was supposed to be, you know, he finally won it. Everyone was happy. Brock Lesnar beat him in 5 seconds. It wasn't even like an exchange. He just got destroyed. And all the other people, Rock, Bobby Lashley, Big E, like all these people, and so Obafemi is the first one to beat him, and we were like, yo, like it was dope to see it. He has the backing of everybody. The ladder match, I knew Javon Evans wasn't gonna win because they gave us Obafemi and Trick Williams. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's gonna be too much sauce for WrestleMania or for an event for title exchanges. So I was cool with Penta retaining. Right. But Kobe's it was broken, but you know, they said it was free throws and stuff. So I mean, it was still broken, but you gotta throw an asterisk on it. Finn Balor, I wish they would have kept the demon Finn Balor a secret and let it roll like that. Rhea Ripley, she shouldn't have won. I think Jade Cargill should have won that. However, in losing, Jade Cargill gained a lot of fans because they were like, this was her best match yet, and you pair her with the right people, she'll shine. They didn't promote her right as champion, and I mean, I'm happy that, you know, even though she didn't really defend the title, she was still a champion and she still got paid as a champion. So I can't be mad at that. She's still healthy, right? She, you know, get your paper. The Roman Reigns and CM Punk fight was actually great. I think it had the proper energy, right? And I think what may happen is Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are going to meet again at Clash of the Champions for that title, and of course Roman Reigns is going to win it. Yeah, that's what I think. But let's talk about these releases that WWE did. So Kyrie Sane, man, and Warrior, you gotta look at this Japanese wrestler named Kyrie Sane. Dude, she has the prettiest flying elbow off the top rope. Like it's Macho Man Randy Savage pretty. Like there's Macho Man Randy Savage, and then there's Kyrie Sane, like right underneath her. You know what I'm saying? And then I think my top three flying elbows off the top rope: Macho Man, Kyrie Sane, because it just looks beautiful when she does it, and Bailey. Bailey has an amazing flying elbow off the top rope. Um, Zelina Vega, I liked it. I liked her. I didn't care for the Aleister Black. I never knew him, so and Zelina grew on me. But she was mad that someone leaked the releases of the WWE stars with her before she could do it, right? And it's like, you can't be mad at a reporter because they're doing their job. They're reporting. They're being the first one on the scene to get the information. I think that the company should probably give the wrestlers time to tell their peeps before they release the information or leak the information that people were released. But you can't be mad at a reporter for doing a job. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you got to see it, bro. It's the prettiest flying elbow ever, man. Like, hold on, dog. Hold on. I don't know if I could do it right. You got to see it, bro. It is pretty, bro. See if I can pull it up real quick. Have you been watching Invincible? Damn, that shit is pretty, man. Hold on a second. She's Japanese, bro. It is so pretty, man. I'm watching it right now. That thing is pretty. Hold on. Let me do, 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 do. Get a browser first. The season is done already. All right, look at his elbow, bro. All right, it's not. No. Why is it not showing? Try this again. Yeah, man. Everybody's firing everybody, man. They even fired a whole bunch of people from Fortnite, bro. They laid off 1,000 people. Yeah, I thought so. Something AI is really taking over. Hold on, this is loud as hell. Oh, that elbow is beautiful. I'm trying to show you Bailey's. All right, here goes. And that thing is pretty, bro. Yeah, even Bailey's is pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the way that she moves her body with it that makes that thing. She's top three. Those are the top three. Macho Man. And what's really crazy, man, is how the women evolved, man, in all sports, right? Like what the hell is that? Hold on a second. How women evolved in all sports. Like I started watching freestyle wrestling, not because of the women. I mean, not because of the men, because of the women. And she's like, damn, they going in. But men been doing it forever. But it's something new and taboo for the ladies to do it, and it makes it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's I actually got to see that Hulk Hogan real freestyle wrestling. Like they stayed at my hotel, man. I met Chael Sonnen. I met Hulk Hogan's son. I met the wife. I met Eric Bischoff was so cool, man. I met him. And there's this one. She I think she got silver in the Olympics for wrestling, and she's the champion in RAF, man. And she's so cold. Yeah, man. Which one, Bailey or the first woman or the second one? But wrestling now, man, the wrestlers are so cold now, man. The female wrestling, and then the black women too are killing it, killing it. You got Jade Cargill, you got Bianca Belair, you got Naomi, you got Jada Parker. Yeah. The last one I showed, that's Bailey. You got So Ruka, you got freaking Nikita Lyons, Lash Legend. Lash Legend is a juggernaut, bro. Even though she's not there no more, but Jakara Jackson or Mara Sade is her new name now. Like, dog, they are so cold, bro, and beautiful. So, like, this is the thing. China, well, you got the great Moolah, the fabulous Moolah named Mae Young. You know what I mean? They really started, they were the OGs in this, right? But we really wasn't checking for them, but they were really the OGs. And then you got the era of China. China really put women wrestling, like, oh, you can really kind of take this seriously, right? Like she was doing her thing. But who China and I mean, people, you can say what she wants. She's arrogant. She's a douchebag. You can say whatever you want. But China walked or crawled so Ronda Rousey can run, right? Women sports, like combat sports, stuff like that, wouldn't be anywhere without Ronda Rousey right now, right? She really put women on the map. Not saying she's the greatest, but she put women on the map, right? Like she's definitely on the Mount Rushmore of that. And now you're like, okay, well, what about wrestling? What about not only professional wrestling, what about freestyle wrestling? You got basketball now, even though that's a different story. You got, who's that? The Steph Curry, girl, the white girl. I can't think of her name right now. Gosh. Reese is cool, but she's the one that everyone goes to see. She's the reason why shits be selling out and shit. And I'm glad they got a good deal now. They got a huge bump in pay. Like I think some of them are making millions now. I'm gonna watch that circus fight, but it's 15 years too late. Ronda Rousey versus Carano. Like I want to see, Caitlin Clark. She's the reason why WNBA is hidden right now. Yes, you got other people. Yes, they had these little beefs and drama going on that made you interested in it, right? But Caitlin Clark, and they proved it, right? They proved it by the numbers. They were like, they was trying to say Angela Reese. They was like, yep. But Angela Reese brought in numbers, real numbers, when she went against Caitlin Clark's team. You know what I mean? And it was just proven. So she's the OG of WNBA, and then I would put Angela Reese underneath. But Ronda Rousey really put everyone on notice when it came to women in sports. And she was a one-trick pony, but she was great at that one trick. She don't have hands at all, so that's why Serrano hopefully has hands still. You know what I mean? And you'll put her to bed. Like my girl, she was Holly Holmes. She was actually, I met her too. Holly Holmes put paws on her because she's a boxer. Oh, then it's a wrap. I never seen a Gina Serrano fight, but it's a wrap. Then it's a wrap. If Ronda doesn't pull it off in the first minute with first 2 minutes, it's a wrap. And then here's crazy too. They're getting paid more money. Like, say what you will about the Paul brothers, Jake Paul. Jake Paul is getting people paid. There's a reason why everyone keeps on going back to Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason. Frances Ngannou is on this bout as well. There's a reason. So, and the worst feeling in the world, man, is when you're loyal to something. It happened to me, man. Not to their extent, but I can share my story. So I went for a job interview in Miami, right? It was a prestigious job, blah, 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 blah. So the HR lady was like, what's your salary? And I shared the salary that I made. Typically, I just went up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is my salary. That's what I'm looking for. She stopped the interview, dog. She stopped the interview and was like, no. Wait a minute. You're coming in way too low. I'm like, how? What you mean? And then she was like, and it was a white woman. And she was like, as a minority, worked too hard to get to where we're at. And this isn't, she was just basically saying, like, you shouldn't undercut yourself to get a job. You know what I mean? And she was like, so what's your range? You know what I mean? She gave me a second time to tell her my salary range. So I went up 10,000 more, right? And she was like, And pretty much after that, I lost that job, right? So I still came in low. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And I did some research, man. And I found out probably 25 years of my career, I was getting underpaid drastically. Drastically. We're not talking 10,000. We're talking 20, 30, $40,000 undercut. You know what I'm saying? And when you realize that, you're like, fuck, this whole fucking time I've been giving my 100 plus killing myself. You've been undercutting me? Like you don't go back, bro. So I get how people be like, hey man, this person's treating me right. I'm rocking with them. We're gonna make this right. You know what I mean? Like Dana White and them ain't paying. Dana White actually still paying people back retro pay, because I guess he lost that class action suit. You know what I'm saying? Like he just paid Anderson Silva 10 million. He paid some other people. I think he had to pay like 1,200 fighters, and he got like 150 of them left to pay. But it's just crazy, man. You feel betrayed, bro. You like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't look back. Like I worked at the major corporations, man. Yeah, Rampage got paid too. I made I went, you know, it's best to work the smaller chains of any company than the bigger chains, because that's where the money comes in and you do like a portion of the work. So this one job, man, just recently, and I know they went internal, that's the only reason why I didn't get it. So I applied for a job, and the job required me to do less than 1/4 of the job that I do on a regular basis. 1/4, less than 1/4. You know what I'm saying? Less than 1/4. And it was paying six figures to do one task out of the several tasks that I do working in these big chains. You know what I'm saying? One task. Basically, I would be bored the rest of the freaking day. It was free money. You know what I'm saying? And it was Monday through Friday. And it's just like, damn, like I've been getting screwed my entire career. And knowing when you know that, dude, it's a weird feeling, man. You feel betrayed. You know what I mean? Like people smile in your face and want to give you a fucking pizza party and a pat on the back. Fuck you. Give me money. Give me the money that you're getting. Give me my bonuses that I'm supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, man, it makes you mad. You know what I'm saying? It makes you not want to work for people no more. It makes you not want to work for people no more. The loyalty, when people ask, you know, like I give you an example. The best thing to do, and I've seen this from people, man, is they'll stay at one job and expect to get noticed when a position comes available and you don't go for it. First off, you gotta be a go-getter. First off, you gotta show me why you need to be in this position, right? Not because you've been there the longest, not because you're cool with everybody. You got to show, right? And then in addition to that, they typically have someone in mind, and they usually overlook people that's already been there. And if you, this one person at the job that I was at, there's two people there, right? They started around the same time. One dude left. The other one stayed there for 30 years. The other dude came back and now he's his boss. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you got to leave to come back. First off, I don't want to go back anywhere, you know, twice pretty much. I've done it like once or twice in my life. But if I do, like people will stay at a place and get a 4% raise if they work their ass off and slave, right? But what a lot of people don't know, especially in this day and age, that your merit increase is already budgeted, right? It's already budgeted for the year. So a lot of times they're just going to give out threes. And if they give out a 4, you got to be special. 3% raise, a 4 if you're really special, if they like you, right? And 2s, they don't even want to give out 2s that much, because then they got to do the work of why are they a 2. And they got to document everything of why they're a 2. So even people who suck are going to get a 3% raise. It doesn't matter if you did great or you suck. They just want to do it to get it out the way. You know what I mean? Or you can leave, like I did multiple times, move around, and you get a 10% salary increase. You know what I mean? And you move around back in the day, especially in the 90s, you move around 4, 5, 6 times. You know what I'm saying? You're making bank. So a lot of times it doesn't pay off to stay at one place. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. And then people are like, well, why? I see you moved around a lot. You're like, I moved where the money was. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. That's why you saw me move around. I mean, if I looked up your resume, I'm gonna see that you moved around a couple of times too. I can get a 12% increase this year if I keep my merits all the way. Yep. And yeah, I move around a lot. Listen, there's no shame because there's no loyalty, right? There's no loyalty at all. So I keep it moving, man. It's not just about the money. It's also about the quality of life. So if the money and the quality of life lines up perfectly for me, then that's the direction I'm going. Period. Show me the money and show me my quality of life. But the fact, Warrior, that one task out of all the tasks that I do, and I was still getting paid the same amount of money, was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, bro. Absolutely. One job I left, man, because one of my employees got murdered in the lobby, and I didn't even clean up his blood yet, and blood was still fresh on the ground. And the owners were like, yeah, business as usual. What? You know what I'm saying? We still open? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? And it took the employees to go on strike and walked out for them to like, if it was your family, you would take a break. You know what I'm saying? And you not there. You know, you sitting behind a desk. A lot of people, man, they lose touch of what it's like to be a line staff employee, to be, you know, boots to the ground, because they're too busy lining their pockets. And those are the worst type of people. It really is. And you know, I'm not up at the top, right? So I don't know exactly what they're going through. But just off the top, you know what I'm saying? On the outside looking in, that's how I feel. Now, will certain things change? You know, if I ever get to that level, possibly, maybe. But like, there's morals as well, right? If there's someone that died, you need to take time out, you know what I'm saying? And make sure everybody's okay. You know, I was there, dog. I was there. I had to do damage control. It was so bad and nasty, man. And, you know, and then you're getting blamed. I'm getting blamed and attacked by people because it happened. And it's like, it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the owners are, you know, looking at a distance and just making stupid ass decisions. So it was tough, man. It was tough, but I handled it like a G. But it was tough. I felt bad for everybody involved. It was really just a bad. I'm actually glad I'm no longer in Miami, man. I like Miami, but I'm just glad I'm not there. Damn, I got a long way to go, man. I got to get 26. I could pull this off. I probably got to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, for hours to get to these points. So the one thing with this game, Warrior, also, Warrior, we're bringing back Need for Speed. We were testing it out the other day. Just FYI. Yeah, man. I mean, I loved it, but you know, I love being around my mom, man. And I love being around my mom. It's been 20 years. And the sad part, man, is just like, I'm not gonna have her that much longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll be 80 and this year, right? And they say the average expectancy, the average lifespan is 84 years. You know what I'm saying? And give or take. Not saying she could live to be 100. You know what I mean? Um, but it's just like, damn, man, I've been gone so long. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been gone so long that I'm just like, it's not enough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough time. She gets on my nerves. I can only be around her for so long. But yeah, it's really tough, man, and it gets sad sometimes thinking about it. But I made the best decision ever coming home. Oh, she gets on my fucking nerves, man. Like, whoo, dog, man. I be like, my mom and dad was married until he passed away. So I had a 2-parent household, you know what I mean? And I look back, man, and I'm like, especially dealing with her now, dude, I don't know how this nigga did this shit. I was like, I don't know how he did it. Yeah. Dog. It's just, dog. It's a crying shame, man. It's a crying shame when you deal with it. And then it's, they get meaner. You know what I'm saying? They get meaner when they get older. They're cantankerous as hell. But my mom's pretty much good. She just, I don't know, man. It's also, I've been gone so long too, and I became the man that I am. And, like the biggest thing, Warrior, the biggest thing. So for any young people watching this, ever going to watch this, back in the day, people had kids so they could take care of them when they get older. That was like the whole thing. Like, all right, I'm gonna have kids, I'm gonna take care of them now, and then they're gonna take care of me when I get older. You know what I mean? And they had this, you say what I do, you do what I say because I'm older type shit, right? And yeah, they will talk your ear off. But they were like, you do as I say because I'm older, I'm your parent, I'm this. And it's like, hold up. This ain't back when you grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll cuss you out and I walk away. And I let you sit here and think about what you did. And then I'll come back later and make sure you're straight. You know what I'm saying? But you're not about to cuss me out or talk to me all crazy because you feel a certain type of way. You got me fucked up. Like you do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it don't work like that. You need to get with the times and understand that you just can't talk to people like that. But, my mom tries. And I gotta let her know. You know what I'm saying? I just sit there. And what's so funny too now, Warrior? Back in the day when your parents would be like, oh, if you do this, then you'll get this, and da 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 da, right? So I do that shit to her now. You act right this way, then we can get this. Then I'll get you this. Then I'll cook this. Like the whole bartering system. And I'd be like, you don't like that shit, do you? So what makes you think that I like that shit growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, you don't like that shit, huh? That doesn't feel good, does it? So, but nah, man, I wouldn't take it away from the world. It's just like I've seen my mom more in the last year than I did in the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a great feeling. So it's tough. I had to get that off my chest. Yeah. That's my baby. I love her dearly. But yeah, man. I need to cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and play some Arc Raiders. That game is so damn toxic, bro. That game is so toxic. It is so crazy, man. Like, there's a whole bunch of bitches in that game, like, I can't even begin to describe it. It's just, There's a whole bunch of bitches. That's all I can really say. Like you do, and I'm not tripping mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of the game, and it's a social experiment that we have truly failed in. You know what I mean? But damn, it's bad, man. Like I did all this research and shit like that, the scavenger hunting for equipment and everything. And then I'm getting ready to leave, and a motherfucker waiting for me and just, blindsides me and jumps me. But I'm like, yo, that's real life. I just made taco soup. That sounds dope. Hey, man, that's a power move, dog. You cook for them and they like it. That's a power move. You be like, yeah. Yeah, I give you some taco soup for some tacos. You know what I'm saying? That's how I pull it. Like, like, give me that taco. But that's how you do it, man. But I'll tell you about my my IT journey and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to that and what that's going to look like. So, but let me get my ass in gear and get some food right, and then I'll be right back. I'll probably be back in like an hour or two. We're gonna raid in the Ark. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Smart Black Dude, appreciate you as well. Tie Fly, appreciate you. Vamp and my TikTok family, appreciate you. YouTube, appreciate you. Kick, appreciate you.